Good morning on this wonderful Friday morning, end of the week. Actually, this is it's been a good week. I have this is how many of this? I think this is 3 straight streams this week. So no, it's been really good. I have been really motivated over the last couple of weeks with guitar and music and all that kind of stuff. It's been really good, and one of the things I really like about platforms like Twitch is the community around streaming is just amazing. So and it's it keeps everybody motivated, and there's a lot of support out there. It's funny, I was sitting in a stream last night. Now I'm going to give him a shout out because man, he was just amazing, just an incredible guitarist. I'm not entirely sure what his real name is, because a lot of people don't have their real names here, but what was his name? Tonecaster. So I'll just put a shout out here, because this guy, German guy, hang on, this guy, he's been playing guitar for 40 years and just phenomenal guitarist. And but it was really funny because and I've got to be honest with you, this is something as a beginner streamer, one of the fears I have is what happened last night to this guy is he got raided by 1,800 people, and in the beginning he was questioning whether it was real, because there's a lot of trouble around spam raids and hate raids and all that kind of stuff. With all this stuff, there's good and evil that comes with it. So, but he was literally in the middle of a piece, and this Spanish comedian who liked the sound of his what he was playing at the time, it popped in with 1,839 people or something. So it's like, that was pretty funny. So, but so look, I really enjoy the streaming side, but I actually really enjoy the collaboration and the like just the willingness to put aside time. So yesterday I met another young lady who is a really, really lovely person, and her stream is awesome. Like it's her playing guitar and voice. She professes, not to know much and whatever, but her stuff is really, really good. I'll just put her. I'll do a shout out for her as well, because I think it's really good to share good content and whatnot. So so NZ Climate is did I get it wrong? NZ, I did. Sorry about that. But what's cool about her stream is that she let's see if I can get it right this time. IMB. What's cool about her stream is I'm still getting it wrong. She mixes music and technology. So some of her streams are music, and some of them are she's learning to be a software developer. So some of her streams are her teaching herself a programming language. Now I'm in the technology space, so so we connected and talked about shared experiences with technology and Twitch and whatever. So so yeah, that was oops, that's not her. Oh yes, it is. Sorry. So yeah. So anyway, so this morning's sort of plan is to we'll do a little bit of practice. So I'm learning funk rhythm at the moment, and so I do about probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes of practice, and then I should have a bit of time today. So we might have a couple of hours of stream, which should be good. Then I'll do a bit of a jam. I'm going to pick up some sort of start working my way through my song list. So if you do !SL, that'll give you the song list. So the song list sort of comprises of things that like content I've created over the years. So because I've been posting on social for a couple of years, and streaming is really for me the natural extension of that. For me, it's the first sort of steps or toes in the water for playing live, and that's that's something that I have aspirations to do. Again, just because I really enjoy sharing the creation process. So most of mine is looping. So I do sort of find a really cool chord progression or backing track or whatever, and then I jam over the top. And so anyway, so we'll do a couple of we'll do a couple that I know, a couple that I'll have to go back and go over as they have a few little bits in them, and then we'll finish the session with a little bit of TikTok duetting, so live, so basically recording duets on TikTok, which is the newest segment on my stream, and in fact it's one of my favourite parts because it looks cool. The sort of the overlays here look cool, and actually doing the duets, it's like literally collaborating with other artists, but in an asynchronous way. So anyway, so let me just get into a little bit of practice. Have a listen to the wise counsel of my guitar teacher. This is Rick from Tasty Guitars. So if you look him up on YouTube, he's amazing. So I've been working with him for 5 years now. So okie doke. So let's just turn that background music off. It's supposed to be chill. It's not really chill. It's a little bit hectic. Alright, so let's figure out where we were up to yesterday. Just let me know if the volume, the levels are okay. So microphone, guitar, backing track. Yeah, I remember that all that up and down. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a ton of stuff. In this area.
Yeah, ton of stuff.
So, got all the way up there.
Up and down. Yeah. This is what I find so challenging, and I'm sure it's the same for every instrument, but the guitar, just because there's so many places to play things. Just locking it and remembering where everything is quite challenging to find.
To another. So.
Does anyone else have this problem with QuickTime? Like a video will go, just pause like this, and no matter what you do, it doesn't fix itself. You have to literally close it and open it again. This pain in the backside. Go recent. Alright, 38 minutes. Yeah, I remember that all that up and down. Yeah.
And then you get into another space.
Mm-hmm.
In this area.
Yeah, ton of stuff.
So. So, got all the way up there, and then you get into another space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of not a whole lot here. We're talking about between this area,
Mm-hmm.
where we were just playing around, and this area. So kind of for the 7th to the 10th fret area.
Yep.
There's not a whole, there is some stuff here, but it's not as good. There's this 7th chord here.
Yep.
Now that, you got a picture, your root there. So we're still in D.
Okay. Yep.
That is the same thing as this. We did down here. D7.
Ah, yeah. Yep. I thought it sounded familiar.
It's just on the next lower strings. Now sometimes what I like to do with this voicing is also put the flat 7 up on top. So that is a D7 still, but now we just added 7, flat 7 on top.
Holy moly, that's a big stretch. Okay.
Okay, so there's that. The other really cool chord voicing here
Oh, that's...
is the 9th chord. And this is in the 9th chord lesson.
Oh, no, I remember that. That's, because I think we did that with the one of the James Brown one. It was a really tricky one to get to. That's a cool...
That 9th chord.
This one's a cool...
Right there.
What was the one that we moved? This one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. this was a great one to use as a stab chord, and then kind of go back into this stuff. So I'll do this stuff all the time. I'm playing down here. Check this out. So I'll be playing down here, and then I'll run up here and play this maybe on 1. So
Alright, so let's have a bit of a play with it. For those of you out there who play guitar, if you don't have a looper, it is fundamentally the most incredible thing that I ever added to my arsenal of equipment, and it just changes everything. So, let's just lay down a bass line. For some reason, alright, let's just see what those levels are like. Just want to lay something light down and then we can play over the top. that hand going is the key to it. Nice. Coming along quite nicely. All right. Wow, let's get down into a little bit of groove. So let me just rearrange my screen a little bit. Okay, so we'll turn you on, and you are already. Alright, so as I said, if there's anything particular you would like me, and I will precursor with it, a lot of it I haven't played in a long time, so, but anyway, that's, we were having a discussion on a stream last night. I asked the question, like, how do you keep your 400 songs in check? And basically they said, I don't. So they just pick them up as they're requested, and they over time you just internalize them. So okay, so what we'll do is we'll use the song list, the song queue. So again, if you would like to hear anything particular, just let me know on the list. And I might just take the A Dorian off, because I've just done that probably too much. Actually, what we might do, might do Funky Jam G, because that'll give us an opportunity to use. Just get some windows out of the way. This will give me an opportunity to use Ableton. So, for those who are not familiar with it, Ableton is a digital audio workstation, and it just allows you to do, especially in the looping space, it has this thing called Session View. Now let me see if I can just share. It's very cool, but the depths of what you can do is very deep. So it's actually very easy to get lost in the technology side of it. So let me just see. No, that's not what I want. for? Event media, video capture. This is what I want. Ableton. Now I am a absolute noob with Ableton, but it's definitely something that you have to put a little bit of time into. So yeah, so this is basically the the screen that I see on the side, and what you'll notice is it's in columns. The columns are tracks, so just think of that. They're the different instruments. So for instance, if I click on this guy, oops, and I've got a drum pad, or if I go here, now this is a bass, so this is a bass. Now I've got to remember what these all of these are. So let me just have a listen to some of this. Light core. Boom. Oh, that's right. Okay, so. Boom. Okay, what have I done? Oh, that's what I've done. This is pretty chill, this one. So I might just hide that for the moment, because you can sort of see what I'm doing here. So these are these match up, these columns and colors match up with what's in Ableton. So what we do is we go. Let me just have a look at what this is doing, and we'll read. Okay, so what we do is now, hopefully you won't be able to hear that. That's fine. Okay, so now the cool thing about the Push 2 is that it has what they call fixed length clipping, or clips. So I can say to it, now I'm pretty sure you can't see this on the screen, but I'll just explain. Anyway, so this is actually saying, how many bars do you want it to repeat for? So I want it to do 4 bars. So what I can do is I can actually, let me just stop these. Now the secret is that there's a click track thing that keeps me in time in my ears, but you can't hear it. So when you have a relatively good setup from an audio perspective, you can split what you hear and what I hear. So that sort of allows me to listen to sounds and things like that without sort of interrupting. So anyway, so let me just make sure this is. Oops. Okay, so it's actually playing in the background. We've got a click track. So what we do is we basically go, okay, I want to create a new track. I want to do drums, and then actually I wonder what it's going to do. Actually, maybe we'll just start with the drums. So we'll go. So it gives me a counting, which you can't hear. Oops, what's happened? Okay, let's try that again. What happened? Okay, that didn't do what I expected it to do. Okay, so try that again. Of course. Oh, hang on. Oh, helps when you actually turn it on. Okay, let's try again. Yay, finally got there. Okay, so that just continues to loop in the background. Now, what I can then do is I can lay the bass down. Not amazing, but so try that again. C, Justin, C, not D. Good morning, NZ Climber. How you doing? Having a double with Ableton this morning, so very nice. Sorry, guitar's a bit out of tune. Yes, it is. Push 2. I'll get there eventually. It is amazing. Hey, we got there eventually. Alright. See if I can actually make these shakers work. So, as you can see, we yeah, it is definitely a perk, I will not lie. So, the cool thing about the push is that it can do fixed length clips, so you can say just record four bars, and then it'll go. And one of the coolest features on it is what they call quantization. So when I'm using a MIDI device, my timing is often rubbish, so I just tell it I want it to be in 16th notes or 8th notes, and I hit the quantize button and it'll actually shift all of the notes into the right slot. So very cool. Now, what is this? So then we go, okay, we want a little bit of muted picking. Yeah. Alright, see if that works. Okay, well that's a little too loud, so we'll just turn that down a little bit. Oh yeah, there is. And I am by no means a master, by any stretch of the imagination. So now we can go. We'll just start small. Tone is not amazing today, so I'm not entirely sure why. Part of this is learned. So there's an amazing guitarist I follow her on Instagram called Tora. I'm not sure if that's her name or that's her band name, but anyway, Norwegian lady, just phenomenal guitarist, and I sort of learnt one of the solos that she did, and this backing track sort of came from that link, that Instagram post. Actually, this is a good. Sorry to interrupt that. Sweet jam, but this is sort of an insight into how I get inspired and how I create. So I will find something that, and in fact, I was talking about this yesterday. Like, I think it's really important to, what I get from music is just this visceral response that goes soul deep, and when something resonates with me like that, that's when I just have to pull it apart and understand why does it sound that good and whatever. And so let me just find the post, because I did actually here it is here, and let me see if I can play this. She's just one of these artists that's got attitude, right? And she is on stage presence is just unbelievable. Okay, window capture. Sorry, let me just quickly add this because I think it's absolutely worth. Hey Matt, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Sorry, let me just. I'm trying to do too many things at once, as always. So let me just show you this incredible musician. She is just unbelievable. Let me just go there and there. Like if you don't get moved by that, like you need to check your pulse. Like I think you might be dead because just builds to a crescendo. Anyway, so that's the kind of stuff that it just, for me, is, just resonates so strongly. And then you go, oh my God, I've got to learn that. I've got to do something with that. So, Enzi Cloma, the other day when you did, Put a Spell on Me, like that again, that was the catalyst of me sort of putting together a little bit of a set for that. So okay, all right, well I think we've done a little bit of that, so let's might just do Bill Withers Use Me to get back in the groove, and then we'll do another Ableton set, because I've got a couple that are actually, no, I might just, no, I've changed my mind. I might just do a, just jam over the top of one of my other sets. Where is it? Villains, here we go. Villains aren't born, they're made. Now, there's a really funny story to this. I was, interesting. I was actually at the shopping centre. Oh my God. I promise I will practice that one. That one has some really, really tricky bass line bits, which I haven't practiced for a while. So I 100% commit to making that my next one that I get up to scratch. So, because, that's got a couple of really tricky bass bits that I haven't touched in some time. So, sorry, where am I going with this? So this song, I was listening to Apple Music, and I was listening to what is her name? Why is it when you need recall, you cannot recall it? What is her name? Devon Cole. So again, another interesting. I saw a guy do a backing track on TikTok, and him and this lady, Devon Cole, did a collaboration on TikTok, and then they basically released a song together called Witch. And I might get myself into trouble with this, but I'll quickly play it. So that's that finished playing, and then Apple Music suggests something else. So this was actually moved on to another artist called Peggy, and so this piece is, or this thing is, a breakdown, a breakdown of that. So let me just have a bit of a play and listen to it in a sec, just so that I can just get a feel for it. Just give me a sec. I should be interested to know if you can hear this. Give me a thumbs up if you can't hear this while I'm playing it, because I'm. Can you hear that? Fail. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let me. Actually, that sounds pretty quiet. Why is that so quiet? Yeah, so this one is really cool. There you go. A little bit of a, David Gilmour sort of, the delay. Nice. All right. What time is it? Oh, cool. Plenty of time. All right, we're going to go and do something a little funkier. I'm just going to give. Let me just tick that off the list. The song list. Okay, and then we'll do Bear With Us, Use Me, and then we will have a crack at The Thrill Is Gone, which I will have to remember the bass line for. Okay. So I have a spreadsheet that I keep that basically I track because there's 99 profiles, if you like, on the where's my finger, on the looper here. So I just turn. No problem. Thank you, NZ. I really appreciate you popping in. Always. So yeah, I use a spreadsheet to track the profile so that I can save sort of the beats per minute and all that kind of stuff. So, all right. I feel like the level's not right. All right, let's give this a crack. Oops, hang on. Just make sure that I'm not going to blow your head off with that. It does sound too low. Anyway, I hope those levels are okay. you go. The old tone's not amazing today. That's okay. Okay. Well, I think I've got about 15 more minutes, so I might jump over to TikTok. Thank you, NZ. I appreciate that. Okay, let's just get this up and running. This is duetting with TikTok, as I probably alluded to, as the thing that I look forward to doing the most. So maybe I should do that a bit earlier in the session. So just bear with me while I set up the set it up. So let me just put that aside. All right. So I'll stop giving an intro to this every time I do it soon. But basically, we got the live feed on the phone, which is simulated on the screen, and then we're able to listen to the backing track, and then we have a bit of a jam over it. So let's see if it's actually working. Let's go. Give it a shot. Hang on. Let's have a crack. Some levels and sound. Today, that's okay. That's probably why. Alright, let's try that again. Oh no, hang on a sec. Huh. Sorry, my simulation software dropped out for some reason. So the way I achieve this is use a there we go. Use a application called Reflector on iOS and on Mac, and that's what gives this really cool overlay. So this is actually the application, and it looks like this on my desktop. So I did nothing special to get it to show like that on the screen. Also, I think the tone problem was my wireless connector was running out of power. All right, so let's give this one a crack. Still doesn't sound good, but anyway. You, but I reckon that's a cut. Let me just... And then we'll go looking for another cool tune. So as I make my way through TikTok, which I do way too much of, I come across these tracks, and then I just save them in a collection. So here we go. Okay, I reckon we've got time for one more, and then I am going to have to call it a day, unfortunately. That's a bit smooth. Oh, yeah. Oh, almost. Almost. Couple of bad notes there. Let's try it again. Fail. It's okay. Try again. Get in the groove and then you just hit that wrong note. It's like... All right, trick for young players, well, and old players. When you first duet, the microphone is muted. I think they do that so that people don't accidentally record themselves. So, but you just got to remember to do it. Otherwise, you end up with a blank audio track. Most excellent. All right, well, thank you very much. That's me done for the day. Appreciate you sticking around. We will go and find somebody to raid. Now, NZ, I think, so no dramas. All right, so we'll go and pop in on these. She is an incredible musician. So let's pop in and say g'day. Send her some love. See you next time. Carry a hen. Thank you. Completely wrong. Catch you next time.